Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing great today. It is a beautiful afternoon in this lovely city. And today, I'm just going to talk to you just for a few minutes about the meaning of being blessed. And I think that for a very long time, I didn't really understand the meaning of being blessed. But being blessed, what it really means is for you to be empowered to prosper. That's what being blessed is. Is being empowered by God to prosper. And of course, yes, when you receive something, a gift, you're being blessed by someone. And I think that that's really cool. It's very nice, when you receive things, you are blessed. When you receive a gift, yes, that is also being blessed. But the true meaning of being blessed, which I didn't understand for many, many years, is actually to be empowered to progress, to prosper. And I had this idea in my head for a very long time. God is going to bless me. God is going to bless me. I'm going to get blessed. And I am blessed. And I'm sure that you're blessed, or I hope that you're blessed. If you have a home, a house, a family, all those things are a blessing. But to be blessed is basically you being empowered. And I think that nowadays, I hear a lot of people saying, I want God to bless me. We want the Lord's blessing, right? We want to be blessed. And when God blesses you, understand something. You got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. He will give you things. Don't get me wrong. You will receive blessings from God. But that meaning of being blessed, I didn't understand it until, lately. Is that I've come to understand the meaning of being blessed. I couldn't get that. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to do really well financially. I'm sure you all do. And God is going to bless you financially. You can get blessed financially. But here's the thing. Don't expect now for, a bonus or a check to appear miraculously in your bank account, even though there are stories, things that have happened to people, and that is beautiful. Maybe they were in a moment where they really needed, a financial breakthrough. They needed that breakthrough. They were going through a very tough time financially. But here's the thing. When you're going to be blessed financially, it's basically that you are being empowered from above. You're being empowered to prosper. So that means, yes, you will get blessed and you're going to do better financially, but you got to put in the work. We still have to put in the work. So that may mean that you're probably going to get promoted to a higher position in your career, and you're going to be bumped up with a much higher salary. It could be a business that you're going to begin, and eventually that business is going to do very well and you're going to be well off. But remember, in order for that to happen, you have to be blessed. So that means that when you're blessed, you are being empowered to prosper. So that means the work of your hands, when you start that business, when you get promoted, you're going to do well. You're going to be successful. So therefore, you're going to see those financial rewards. You're going to see yourself, at a higher level financially, which is really cool. So there it is, folks. I didn't understand that until, in these later years of mine. Years ago, I didn't understand that. When they would say, oh, God is going to bless you, I'm thinking in my head, I had this idea that, miraculously, all this money was going to appear in my bank account. And like I said before, there are testimonies, there are stories. I'm sure that you have heard people, that have gotten unexpected bonuses. Things have happened, miraculously, money has, appeared in their bank account. And they was most likely, it was probably at the moment where they really needed it. They were going through a tough situation. But again, remember, being blessed, yes, it is receiving things. Yes, that is a blessing when you receive gifts. That's very, very nice. But the meaning of being blessed is to be empowered by our Creator to prosper. So that means that when you do something, you're going to be successful. Even if it doesn't go through the first time, remember that. Eventually, you will be successful. That's what being blessed is. It is empowered to prosper in all that you do. So folks, my people, I hope that you are taking care of yourselves. As always, please watch out with what you eat. Be careful with what you put in your body. Do not take any shortcuts. Make time to go to the gym, to work out, to take care of your physique. Protect your mental health. And I hope that you all have a very, very beautiful and blessed day. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.